Have you ever wondered which games are really worth investing hours and hours of your life into? The kind of games that pull you in so deeply that, before you know it, 100 hours have passed, and you didn't even notice the time fly by? Well, today we're diving into a list of 20 games that definitely deserve your attention for long gaming sessions. From epic open worlds to strategic combat and captivating narratives, these are the games that will keep you glued to the screen until you notice the sun is rising. This is Jack speaking, and if you're new here, welcome to the Play Hunters channel. Here, I bring you daily content so you never miss a single detail of the gaming universe. And if you could subscribe to help me grow, I'd be super happy. From one gamer to another. Starting off in first place, we have World of Warcraft, one of the most iconic and long-lasting games in the MMORPG genre. This game revolutionized the gaming scene with its vast, detailed, and immersive world. Players can explore massive realms, face powerful enemies, and team up with others on a journey that constantly evolves with new expansions. What truly stands out is the depth of the narrative, which always surprises with new adventures. The gameplay is extremely rich and varied. With many classes and races to choose from, customization options are vast. Battles require strategy, and the combination of abilities makes each fight exciting. Whether you're exploring dungeons or adventuring with friends, there's always something to do that keeps players engaged for long hours. This dynamic is what makes the game stand out among the best online games. The social aspect can't be ignored either. The guild system and group activities make each session even more engaging. Player interactions create a strong sense of community, which is essential in this type of game. It's easy to lose yourself in this world for over 100 hours, especially with so many new things emerging over time. Next, we have Sid Meier's Civilization VI, one of the most renowned turn-based strategy games. The goal is to build an empire that expands and evolves through the ages, from founding a simple village to creating a global superpower. What makes this game so captivating is the depth of decision-making, from resource management to territory conquest, always challenging the player to think several steps ahead. The gameplay shines due to its strategic complexity. Every turn counts, and every decision impacts the course of your civilization. Players must consider economic growth, scientific advancements, and, of course, interactions with other civilizations. It's this balance between planning and action that makes each game so engaging and filled with challenges. Playing for hours at a time is common, and every time the player tries a new approach, the game feels fresh. Another interesting aspect is diplomacy, which goes beyond simple alliances. Negotiating, trading resources, and even declaring wars shape the development of the empire. These interactions, combined with the strategic mechanics, guarantee that players will want to keep playing for hours, always testing new ways to govern and dominate the world. In third place, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3, a game that combines an epic narrative with engaging gameplay. This game stands out for its vast open world, filled with stunning landscapes and mysterious creatures. The story is deeply immersive, taking players on an emotional journey full of challenges and breathtaking moments. It's the kind of game that makes time fly, with so many adventures and secrets to uncover. The combat mechanics are where the game truly shines. With a mix of strategy and real-time action, the battles are dynamic and require players to adapt to each situation. It's a dance between choosing the right ability and positioning yourself at the exact moment, making each fight a unique gameplay experience. This keeps the gameplay interesting, and the sense of progress is constant, with new elements unlocking over time. Another aspect that keeps players hooked is the side quests and interactions with the world around them. There's always something new to explore or a challenge to overcome. For those who enjoy games that offer a deep sense of immersion and reward the time invested, this is the perfect game. It's easy to rack up over 100 hours without even realizing it, thanks to the engaging pace and abundance of available content. In fourth place, we have The Witcher 3, one of my favorite games. This game is known for its vast open world and rich narrative, placing the player in the role of a monster hunter in a universe full of complex moral choices. The story is engaging from the start, and even the side quests bring depth and an impressive level of detail. The gameplay is fluid and varied. The combat system combines fast attacks and the use of magical signs, allowing for a variety of approaches to defeat enemies. Players can customize their skills, making progression even more satisfying. Interactions with the environment, such as hunting monsters or exploring ancient ruins, are dynamic and unpredictable, turning each journey across the map into a new adventure. The game also impresses with its immersion in the world, with deep characters and storylines that intertwine in a smart way. The level of detail in the landscapes, cities, and even small villages creates a living, breathing universe. For those looking for a long, engaging game where hours pass without you noticing, this game delivers that in spades. Next, we have Slay the Spire, a game that brilliantly combines roguelike elements with deck building. Players must build a strategic deck to face a series of enemies while attempting to climb the tower. With each new attempt, the cards and challenges change, ensuring that every run feels fresh. This constant cycle of discoveries and strategic choices keeps the game engaging, making each advancement exciting. The real charm lies in how players need to carefully plan their moves. Every card has a role, and knowing how to combine the available options is crucial to surviving the game's challenges. With the ability to customize the deck throughout the runs, there's always a new strategy to test. This balance between luck and strategy makes the game a true lesson in using your mind while having fun. Another aspect that hooks players is the sense of progression. Each new attempt offers a lesson, whether in choosing relics or crafting combos. The challenge is ever present, and players find themselves constantly coming back to try and conquer the tower again. It's easy to lose track of time, sinking over 100 hours into the game without realizing it. In sixth place, we have Like a Dragon, a game that uniquely blends comedy, drama, and action. This game takes players into a world of engaging combat and captivating stories, with a touch of humor that makes each gaming session fun and unpredictable. The plot is deep, filled with charismatic characters and twists that hold the player's attention, creating a unique immersion. The gameplay stands out for combining RPG elements with a combat system that alternates between turn-based and real-time action. The variety of skills and tactics available makes every fight feel different, and players must always stay alert to adapt their strategies as challenges arise. There are countless side activities, from hilarious minigames to equally captivating side missions. The game's charm lies in its ability to shift between lighthearted humor and intense dramatic scenes. This creates a unique rhythm that keeps players engaged for hours on end without feeling fatigued. With so much content and so many ways to have fun, it's a game that easily consumes more than 100 hours of pure enjoyment. Next, we have Stardew Valley, one of the most relaxing and charming games on the market. In this game, players take control of a farm and must cultivate it from the ground up, planting crops, raising animals, and interacting with the local community. The game seems simple at first, but soon reveals a surprising depth with various activities to explore, such as fishing, mining, and even participating in special events that occur throughout the seasons. The gameplay is calm but addictive at the same time. The daily routine, with tasks to complete and upgrades to pursue, creates a sense of constant progress. It's easy to get lost in the cycle of planting and harvesting, always striving to optimize the farm and discover new ways to expand it. The freedom given to the player is one of the game's major attractions, as you can set your own pace for the adventure. Another standout feature is the interaction with the villagers. Forming friendships, participating in festivals, and even building romantic relationships adds an emotional layer to the game. For those looking for a game where they can spend hours creating their own story and evolving their little world, Stardew Valley is the perfect choice. It's easy to invest over 100 hours in this journey of farming and discovery. In 8th place, we have Cyberpunk 2077, a game that delivers intense gameplay in a dystopian future filled with advanced technology and intrigue. This game stands out for its vast and detailed open world, where players can get lost in main and side missions rich in narrative. The neon setting and the dark atmosphere of megacorporations create an immersive environment that captivates any fan of action and RPGs. The gameplay offers an engaging mix of fast-paced shooting and technological abilities, providing various approaches to each challenge. Whether hacking security systems or facing enemies head-on, the freedom and choices keeps the pace interesting. With numerous customization options, progression is always rewarding, impacting both combat and interactions in the game's universe. The world around the player is constantly buzzing with new stories and complex characters. Every corner reveals a new adventure, whether in the form of a mission or simply through exploring the environment. With so much to discover, it's easy to lose track of time, racking up hours in this adrenaline-filled futuristic journey. Next, we have Kingdom Come: Deliverance, a game that transports players to the medieval world in a realistic and immersive way. Without fantastical creatures or magic, this game stands out for its historical accuracy, from armor to the villages and castles that make up the setting. The narrative places the player amid political and military conflicts, with decisions that affect the development of the story. The gameplay is distinguished by its complex combat system, requiring precision and patience. Instead of fast and chaotic battles, here the fights are more strategic, where the player must carefully time each strike, block, and dodge. The realism extends beyond combat, with survival elements like hunger and fatigue, making each journey across the map a true challenge. The world around is alive and constantly changing, with missions that reflect the consequences of the player's actions. For those who enjoy a more realistic and immersive approach, where every detail matters and progress is earned through dedication, this is the perfect game to dive into and forget about the real world. In 10th place, we have Skyrim, one of the most iconic games in the open-world RPG genre. Players are transported to a vast kingdom filled with mountains, caves, and ancient cities, where every corner hides secrets and challenges. The main storyline involves epic themes, but the real charm lies in the freedom players have to explore and create their own story within the game's universe. The gameplay offers an impressive range of options. Players can choose to be a warrior, a mage, or something in between, and the skill evolution system allows for complete customization of the playstyle. The missions are varied and often lead to unexpected adventures, making exploration one of the most enjoyable parts of the game. The combat is dynamic, and the interactive environment contributes to a world that feels constantly alive. With so much content to explore, including main quests, side missions, and expansions, players can easily invest over 100 hours without losing interest. Each new discovery or skill improvement keeps the game fresh, ensuring an unforgettable journey. Next, we have Persona 5 Royal, a game that uniquely blends RPG elements with social simulation. Here, players live a double life. By day, an ordinary student with responsibilities, and by night, a hero exploring parallel dimensions. The storyline is deep and engaging, touching on psychological and social issues, creating a game that is rich and emotionally charged. The gameplay is divided between daily life and missions in surreal worlds, where players must form strategies during combat. The turn-based battles are dynamic, with a combination of skills and the use of personas adding a unique twist to the mechanics. This keeps the game's pace interesting and full of variations, ensuring that each new confrontation is a fun challenge. Another aspect that makes time fly is the interaction with characters and the development of relationships within the game. The choices players make at school, in dialogues, and during missions directly influence the story's progress and skill development. This balance between narrative and action, along with the amount of available content, makes investing over 100 hours an engaging and rewarding journey. In 12th place, we have Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, a game that takes the adventure level in the Zelda universe even higher. This game offers players a vast open world to explore, filled with mysteries, challenges, and stunning landscapes. The freedom of movement is a standout feature, where climbing mountains, crossing forests, and discovering ancient ruins make the journey unique at every step. The gameplay combines action, puzzle solving, and exploration, providing a balanced mix between combat and strategic thinking. The battles are challenging and require players to always be prepared, whether facing large creatures or solving puzzles to unlock new paths. The dynamism of the game's mechanics, along with the variety of available tools, offers a huge range of possibilities. With a captivating story and many areas to explore, the game provides hours of entertainment. The hidden secrets and surprises waiting around every corner ensure that the game never gets boring, easily offering more than 100 hours of pure adventure. Next, we have Elden Ring, one of the most praised games by action RPG fans. Players are transported to a vast open world, full of mysteries and dangers, where the narrative unfolds gradually in an engaging and intriguing way. The dark atmosphere, with its epic and challenging settings, maintains a sense of tension and reward, creating a unique exploration-driven gameplay in every area of the map. The gameplay is a major highlight, with combat requiring strategy and precision at every step. The high difficulty makes every victory extremely satisfying, and the character development system offers a wide range of skills and fighting styles, allowing players to tailor their gameplay however they prefer. The freedom to explore the world, combined with the incredible design of environments and creatures, keeps the game fresh and challenging. The rich details scattered throughout the map, along with the constant sense of progression, ensure that players always have something new to discover. With so much content and so many ways to adventure, it's easy to accumulate hundreds of hours fully immersed in this thrilling universe. In 14th place, we have Monster Hunter, a game that places players in a vast world filled with gigantic and dangerous creatures to hunt. The premise is simple: hunt monsters and improve your gear, but the execution is where the game truly shines. Each hunt is an intense adventure where players must learn the monster's behavior, prepare with the best tools, and use the environment to their advantage. The gameplay revolves around strategic and meticulous combat, where each weapon has its own style, and choosing the right one can be the difference between success and failure. The progression system is engaging, as defeating monsters allows for the creation of new equipment that makes advancing through the hunts easier. This constant cycle of improvement and challenge keeps players engaged for hours, always seeking the next great monster to face. The environment is another strong point, with vibrant ecosystems and monsters that seem to be part of this world, interacting with the surroundings naturally. The customization options and multiplayer co-op make each hunt unique, offering dozens of hours of content and challenges that ensure many hours of fun without losing appeal. Continuing, we have Red Dead Redemption 2, a game that impresses with the depth and realism of its open world. Set in the American Old West, players embark on an epic journey through vast landscapes filled with details that make every interaction feel authentic. The narrative is rich and engaging, immersing the player in moral dilemmas, internal conflicts, and the struggle for survival in a changing world. The gameplay is equally immersive, with a variety of activities beyond the typical shootouts of action games. Hunting, fishing, interacting with other characters, and even taking care of your own horse are part of the player's routine, creating a deep connection with the world around. The combat, on the other hand, is fluid and strategic, keeping the pace exciting during critical moments of the story. What truly makes this game one of the most memorable is the level of freedom it offers. Players can follow the main plot or get lost in the numerous side missions and random events that arise along the way. This balance between a strong narrative and open-world exploration makes investing over 100 hours not only possible, but extremely rewarding. In 16th place, we have Final Fantasy XIV Online, an MMORPG that has captured a legion of fans worldwide. The game offers a vast universe to explore, with a rich narrative and expansions that continue to add content, keeping players constantly engaged. The story is compelling, full of twists and memorable characters, something that has been a hallmark of the Final Fantasy series for years. The gameplay is dynamic, with a wide variety of classes and roles that players can assume. The main quests are epic, but the real draw lies in the side activities and challenging content like dungeons and raids, which require teamwork and strategic planning. Character progression and customization offer a deep level of personalization, making each journey unique and interesting. Another highlight is the active and welcoming community, which makes the game even more immersive and fun. With so many content options, events, and constant updates, this is the type of game where the first 100 hours feel like just the beginning of an adventure that can last for years. Continuing, we have Baldur's Gate 3, a tactical RPG that revives the classic essence of tabletop RPGs, delivering a rich and immersive game. Set in the Dungeons and Dragons universe, players embark on an epic adventure full of moral choices, strategic combat, and deep interactions with fascinating characters. Every decision made can change the course of the story, making each journey unique and personal. The gameplay combines highly strategic turn-based combat with a diverse skill system. Players can customize their characters in various ways, adapting class choices, abilities, and interactions as the narrative unfolds. Every battle requires careful planning, and the freedom to explore different approaches makes the game a true lesson in strategy. The world around is filled with secrets, side quests, and intriguing interactions with NPCs, making players feel like they're always discovering something new. For those who love a good story and enjoy diving into tactical combat and rich dialogues, this is the kind of game that easily surpasses 100 hours of play, offering a dense and rewarding gameplay. In 18th place, we have Fallout 4, an action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world devastated by nuclear wars. The game offers a vast open environment filled with ruins, mutant creatures, and conflicting factions, giving players deep immersion in a universe full of mysteries. The narrative is guided by the player's choices, allowing them to shape the destiny of this ravaged world. The gameplay is highly flexible, combining first-person combat with RPG mechanics. Character and equipment customization adds a strategic layer, while the decisions made throughout the story directly influence the course of events. The settlement building mechanic lets players create shelters and manage resources, adding an extra touch of strategy to surviving in the post-apocalyptic world. The expansive map, packed with secrets, hide side quests, and intriguing details, ensuring varied gameplay with each exploration. With so many areas to uncover and challenges to overcome, this is the kind of game that keeps players engaged for long journeys, always with something new to discover. Moving on, we have Dragon Age Inquisition, an RPG that blends an epic narrative with a vast world full of mysteries and political intrigue. Players take on the role of a leader tasked with restoring peace to a kingdom ravaged by conflicts and supernatural forces. The plot is dense and full of twists, with important moral decisions that affect the fate of the characters and the world around them. The gameplay offers a mix of tactical real-time combat and exploration of vast landscapes. Players can customize their party of adventurers, choosing different classes and abilities, allowing for a unique approach to each challenge. The dynamic combat system, along with the freedom to explore the map in search of missions and secrets, keeps the game's pace engaging and consistently challenging. The world is rich in detail and deep characters, each with their own stories and motivations, making interaction and choices even more immersive. For those who love diving into complex narratives and exploring every corner of a universe full of possibilities, this game offers many hours of quality content. In 20th place, we have Forza Horizon 5, one of the best racing games of today. Set in a stunning and vibrant setting, The game offers an adrenaline-filled driving experience where players can explore a vast open world with an incredible variety of cars. The races are dynamic and adapt to each player's driving style, creating gameplay that is as fun as it is challenging. The gameplay is smooth and responsive, with controls that make players feel completely in command of their vehicle, whether in city streets or off-road trails. The game also offers a wide variety of events and challenges, from classic competitions to radical stunts, keeping the pace always exciting. Car customization is another strong point, allowing players to tweak every detail to optimize performance or simply to reflect their style. With an open world full of activities and an integrated multiplayer system that allows for both competition and collaboration with other players, there's always something new to do. The sense of freedom when exploring and participating in events makes it easy to lose hours in this game without ever feeling like the fun is ending. So, which of these games have you played? Is there any game that you think should have been on the list? I'd love to know your opinion. And speaking of that, which of these games captivated you the most? Or is there another game that made you lose track of time? Leave your comment below, share your experience, and help other players discover new adventures. And don't forget to subscribe to the Play Hunters channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos about the best games, news, and releases in the gaming world. I'm leaving a card with a video of 20 games you need to play. Just click to watch. A big hug, and see you tomorrow.